This is Adrian Hart with your Southeast Colorado News on seconews.org. We're here with Pat with the VFW Auxiliary number 2411 out of Los Animas. Did I get that right, Pat?
You sure did, Adrian. I want to thank you so much for having me here today.
I appreciate you coming all the way to La Junta to our studios. We're going to sit down and we're going to have a little talk about wreaths across America. This has been a long-standing tradition that your guys' post has done, right?
Yes, I believe that we started this in 2009, so we're looking at going on 15 years now, 14, 15 years.
Decade and a half, that's a long time
Correct.
to me.
Yes, and we hold our event out at the Fort Lyon National Cemetery. It is held on, I'll tell everybody the date for this year, for 2023. It is going to be held on December 16th, which is a Saturday at 10 a.m.
Okay, we have another important date, and that's our cutoff deadline to get your wreaths ordered. When is that coming up?
Yes, we like to have everything in by the 17th, I believe it is, of November.
Okay.
And the reason for that is because that information needs to be sent on to a national organization, or I shouldn't say organization, but a national processing office, if you will.
Right.
And all that information needs to be, taken care of. So.
They need to have the reservations in so they know how many to distribute.
Correct, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, you said that.
When
exactly
you see that
right.
big red semi truck come to town, right? Do they still use the big red semi, don't they?
I think so. You know, I missed Wreaths last year. I happened to be out of town and got held up and never got to go to the ceremony, for which I was so disappointed, but it was a situation beyond my control. But in the past, I've been out there, and it's a pretty amazing event.
And of course, it's a benefit for the VFW. Is that for the auxiliary?
Yes, the VFW auxiliary receives $5 for every wreath that we sell. Now, wreaths have gone up a tad this year. Not surprising in our economy, what hasn't gone up?
Right, diesel fuel for one.
Exactly. So wreaths across America used to be $15 a piece. Now they are $17 a piece.
Okay, so a slight increase. Going to pay for distributing the wreaths, going to pay for actually the wreaths themselves, right?
Yes.
Now, these wreaths are displayed on veterans' graves.
Out there at Fort Lyon and at the Los Animas Benton County Cemetery. And also, I would like to express to folks, if you have a loved one in a different cemetery within this area, and you would really like to place a wreath on that person's grave, the only stipulation, you can order through us, but the only stipulation is that you have to be out there at Fort Lyon on the day the wreaths arrive, the 16th of December at 10 o'clock, and you have to pick up your wreath yourself and place it on the grave.
So if someone from any of the towns across the valley wanted to honor their loved ones for their service in the military with a wreath, they order by the 17th of November.
Correct.
They come to the ceremony at the National Cemetery, regardless, even if your loved one's not buried there.
Absolutely. Everyone is welcome. Yes,
and then
most definitely.
You pick up that wreath, and then you can go place it with your family or however you want to honor your loved one with it.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. A great cause, VFW Auxiliary. You guys do a lot for the veterans. I see a lot of promotions on veterans get a free meal with you guys, right?
We have on our special Veterans Day, our special patriotic days, we try to provide a meal for our vets. We have, of course, Memorial Day is a big one. Veterans Day, we always have our ceremony, and that is always, no matter what day of the week, Veterans Day, it's always 11/11 at 11 o'clock in the morning. So even if it's on a Sunday.
And you guys will be doing, you'll be doing ceremonies at both the Los Animas Cemetery and at Fort Lyon?
Now, for Memorial Day, we do a ceremony at both. But for the wreath laying, I believe we just have that at Fort Lyon. And then we have people that bring the other wreaths into Los Animas. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for all that you do to honor our area veterans and the service they gave. Is there anything you want to add, Pat?
Well, I just wanted to say thank you to you, Adrian, and I would encourage our citizens of our communities to honor our veterans in this manner. It's really special. If you have ever seen the Fort Lyon Cemetery, when all those wreaths are placed on those graves, it is a very inspiring sight to see.
Very much so.
And if I'm going to put some pictures I have from past years on my Facebook page, and
We can
hopefully
share
folks
those
will,
for folks, too.
folks will share them, and it is very impressive. Yeah.
Awesome.
So we
Well-
encourage folks to honor your veterans.
Okay,
That
and
way.
we've got the contact info for folks if they want to get a hold of you and make that donation. We'll have that up on the website.
Yes,
That's in our
great. Yeah,
letter.
that's on that form. And actually, I'm not the person to reach. The name of the lady that checks need to be sent to is on that form.
Yep.
And Adrian, you'll have that on the website. So
Yep.
I
Well-
think we're good there with our information.
Yep, find the link in the description, click it, and get your details. And to help honor our area veterans through Wreaths Across America here in Southeast Colorado for 15 years.
Got
Pretty
that?
good run.
Yes, yes.
Awesome. Thank you, Patty.
Thank you. God bless you and God bless America.
All right, for the VFW 2411 with your Southeast Colorado news, I'm Adrian Hart.